I can guarantee you right now that some of the questions, actually most of the questions in your past papers are going to be repeated in your main exam. You know it because you've done exams before. You know it because you know this is true. You have been doing exams since you were small. Up to this age, you know that this is true. Now, if you've not printed your course outline, or maybe you operate well on an online platform, so go through your course outline. So I will be taking a unit like civil procedure. Yeah, so civil procedure. And I will know via my course outline, I'm using my book for reference. I will know via my course outline that this week we're going to cover, let's say, a plate. So I will know that this week we're going to cover planes. I will first go through the question papers, the past question papers, mostly 5 to 15 of the question papers set before, to see the questions about planes and how they set them. So now when I come to class and it's introduced in class by the lecturer, I'll be like, taking notes of how I would have answered the question paper. You know, and it's not in detail. This is just skimming around and saying, hey, they asked about a plate, or what is a plate, how to draft a plate. So I want to get into the examiner's mind and see how I internalize the topics that we are being taught and how they set them. Now when I'm in class, I already know this topic, on this and this subtopic, they usually set an exam. And on this subtopic, I have never seen a question. So that is not my main concern. I'm not saying do not read all the topics. I'm saying your main concern should be the examinable part of the topic. So that is the first way I use my question paper. The second way I use question papers is through practice testing. Practice testing is simply testing my mind and checking my memory on how to apply the concepts that have been taught in class. So the first point we said, we are looking at question papers before class to see which the concepts around the topic that are being said. The second thing that now I have told you is practice testing. So we've already left the classroom, and I am trying to remember everything that the lecturer said. So I take a piece of paper and I jot down. I've already said you're talking about a plate, so I write a plate down in the middle of the paper. I write plate, and then I start going through. Remember, I've already gone through my question paper, so I know what I need to remember about a plate. So I know what is being tested. So now I am coming to revise. This is me doing revision. So I take a piece of paper and I write planes in the middle, and then I start jotting down everything that I remember. This is practice testing. This is actually just to exercise that muscle in my brain where the plate is registered. I'm sorry guys, I have a flu, forgive me. So I am exercising my brain. Now I go back to the question papers because I am not a genius. I do not remember everything I have read. I go to the question paper and I look at it. I choose one question to attempt. So let's say it's a 2013 paper and it says, oh, this and this happened. They usually give you a scenario, or draft a plaint, or draft an opinion, you know. So now I've been instructed by the question to draft a plaint. So I go back, sit down, and start practice testing. So I am trying to answer that question, the plaint question that I saw in the question paper. I hope that is very clear. That way, setting up my ANKI flashcard. Now, I've already shown you on here how I use my ANKI flashcards to my advantage and to prepare for oral exams and any other exams to come. So, for the questions that I have to put into my ANKI card. Now, I've already gone through the question papers, I already know what is being tested, and I've already tested my mind to see if I can remember through practice testing. Now, the use of ANKI card is also a method of practice testing. So, I will input a question that I saw in the exam, not the whole thing, just the basic concept of the question. You know, when they give you a storyline, there's usually one thing that you're looking at. So that thing that they're looking at is what I will input as a question on my ANKI card. And then the answer that I give it at the back part of the ANKI card. So that is how I improve my learning through the use of question papers. So the first thing I said was going through it after I've gone through the course outline and I know what is expected of me the following week in class. The second way I have said is for revision purposes. This is for practice testing and to see if I have memorized or I've understood the concepts in class. The third way I've said it is by the use of the questions in my ANKI cards to help me remember and help me internalize how exams are going to be set in the future. Listen, if you like this video, and then subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers and I cannot do that without you. Thank you in advance and I appreciate you. Please do not walk away without liking and subscribing. I can see you logging off. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you.